What is going on, you guys? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven, and I have here the Razer Nabu watch. Apparently this is what happens when accessorizing in fashion meets gaming. Is it any good? Boys, ooh, let's put you down just a skosh so you can see what Daddy's doing. There we go. Alright, so over here at the Stormtrooper desktop, and alright, so we got the Razer Nabu here. For those of you that don't know what Nabu is, it's where Padme first got blown out by Anakin. It's her home planet, so a little piece of nerd fiction for you. So there's this really interesting tab up here. This is like thick plastic. It's not what you'd think with just like a little piece of flimsy plastic. Overall, the packaging is really good. It's Razer, so you'd expect nothing less. Their packaging is always really good. So it tells you, yes, it's a watch, in case you couldn't tell that. Master your time with useful features like auto phone time sync, alarms, countdown, timer, stopwatch, world clock, and fitness activity. Track your fitness and sleep activity. Social comms. Shake hands with another Nabu user to exchange social data. So I don't really know anybody that owns this watch, but if you find somebody and you shake their hand, you now have all their Pornhub accounts. Sweet. Notifications, yep, all the shit that you get from a regular smartwatch, like, well, the iWatch, or, you know, I've reviewed a couple smartwatches on this channel. They all pretty much do the same thing. They link up with your phone and they tell you shit, which is pretty cool. Long battery life, up to 12 months. Replaceable coin battery, okay. I was like, I know the battery life isn't 12 months. It just says that it's going to shit on you in 12 months. Up to 7 days rechargeable battery. I don't know if that's 7 days in just standby mode or if you're just sitting there playing with it the whole time. Probably just standby. Okay, live smarter. Great. Let's go ahead and peel this flippity flap off. I think that's the only one. Yet it is still held in place. Alright, cool. There's a lot of schmutz on this cover here. I don't know if one of the workers in the Amazon warehouse was just going to town or what, but it's got a lot of spritz and smuts on there. I know I didn't do anything to this watch. I'm not that excited for it. So I will say right away, it looks like a G-Shock. So hopefully the build quality is up there with G-Shock, because, you know, all the tactical operators rock a G-Shock because they're, you know, they're bulletproof, they're flak proof, they're okay, cool. So it's got like a little tab you press there and it lets you slide her out. Nice little Razer packaging. You have a little drawer down here which pops out, and you have your instruction manual, your charger for it, which this charger is specifically for this. It's not like a universal micro USB or anything, so if you lose this you gotta shell out another one. So don't lose that. You've got your quick start guide. Doesn't fold out or anything, it's just that one little page there. You have a Razer sticker, so it's official. It is a Razer product. They always include a sticker in there. If you don't get a sticker, it ain't real. You got this little hint paper in case you want to roll a joint or something. It's a thank you letter. Cool little paragraph about how cool you are for having this watch. And then your actual instruction manual. Great quality, as all Razer products are. You've got tons of lime green in there. Great marketing. That's their signature color. Lime green for days. So, have the actual watch here. Go ahead and pull this off. Gonna detach this. That sucker is on there pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. How the fuck do they expect me to get this thing? Get out of there, girl. Alright, sweet. Alright, so first things first, this feels really solid, just like a G-Shock. This feels like it will easily absorb some shocks. I'm sure it's water resistant, like all watches are nowadays. You have 5 buttons on here. You have adjust, light, mode, set, and then a function button on the front there. And then you've got like these 4, they almost look like hex keys or something. 4 little screws in there to add to that rugged, durable design. You have a double metal clasp and a silicone band, so, you know, typical fitness watch fanfare. I personally don't like the way any smartwatches look. I really don't like the way the iWatch looks. I just wear it because, well, I kind of got it for free, and you know, it was a gift, and it is pretty cool. It does link up with my iPhone and do all that cool shit, but I just personally think that most smartwatches look like toys. They look like pieces of tech toys. They don't look really, you know, classy and elegant, like a nice metal clasp, and like, you know, I just like a dressier looking watch. Like I reviewed the Fossil, I believe it was, something like that. I'll have the link in the description below if you want to peep that out. I thought it would have some kind of reflective paper on the front, but it doesn't. It does have one on the back though, which you will need to peel off to get access to your charging cable. Water resistant up to 5 ATM. I don't know what an ATM is. I'm going to make something up. Aquatic time management. Aquatic something meters, probably. I got a model number over there. It also says for gamers by gamers, designed by Razer in California. Sweet. So tons of lime green on there. Typical Razer, you know they lime green it up. I don't know if this thing comes with any juice in it, but let's try and power her on. I'm assuming that function button's how you turn her on, maybe? No? I don't even know how to turn this damn thing on. Let me plug her into the PC here and give it some juice. It indeed have no power to it, but once I plugged in the magnetized charger, it is magnetized. It'll pull itself towards where it needs to be. And now you see I'm indicating 0% battery life there with a little bar and a percentage. So unlike regular smartwatches that just have one entire touchscreen or whatever, this isn't touchscreen. It comes with like a more durable design, so you know this is sealed behind resistant, like Gorilla Glass basically, and it's more like a semi-smartwatch, meaning that it has smartwatch capabilities, it links up with your smartphone, but you're not going to be able to, you know, scroll and do all kinds of other stuff like you'd get with a Samsung watch or a Apple Watch. So that could either be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you want from a smartwatch. Is charging. I'm going to go ahead and download the app that you are required to have to do anything with your new watch. It's called the Nabu app, so you can get it from the Google Play for you Android boys or the App Store for you Apple boys. Where's my App Store? There we go. Nabu. Oh, not Nanny. Ah, okay. Ooh, that's a good sign. It's got 47 reviews with a 1.9 star overall rating. So apparently the app sucks, and you have to be at least 4 years or older to use the application. So I just make the cutoff. It would like to use Bluetooth. Yep. It would like to send me notifications. Sure. Alright, join Razer or sign in. Now if it's my regular Razer sign in, I'll just put that in now. It should be, I mean, since it is Razer. At gmail.com. Let's see if I remember my passcode, because, you know, I just have it saved in my desktop. I don't ever really type it in, but I only use, like, the same code for fucking everything. Cool, invalid login. That's what I like to see. Alright, good, good. Not working. Let's try this variation of the old passcode. Yep, that was it. It was my Razer login. Cool. Alright, so here's your health access. Allow... Yes, I'm going to allow active energy, sleep analysis, steps, all that shit. Turn it all on, whatever. Right, allow. So no device paired. You've got your step counter in there. You've got whatever the hell that is. I guess your miles, your burn cals, your active time, your sleep time. This is all, you know, very typical smartwatch stuff. Cool. You can set your goals in here under this tab. So how many miles and steps and calories burned you want to do a day. That's under your goals tab. Devices, you can have multiple of these Nabus linked up. I don't know why you'd want that, considering I think it is the only watch they currently have. It's not like they have like a dressier version and then this one. They did for a while have one called the Titanium or Chromium or John Boy or something like that. It was a $50 more expensive option, but they no longer offer it, at least not on their website. And they might have it snaked away somewhere. Amazon also doesn't have it. They just have this model over here. So, let's see if I can pair it, considering it's charging. This just struck me as good, clean fun right here. Reminder, please remove the Nabu watch from your wrist before charging. No shit. How would you charge this with it on your wrist? You have this huge... I mean, I might try and put it on. No, you have this huge charger dongle sticking into your wrist. I mean, it's not really... Yeah, and you couldn't move with it because it's plugged in. I don't know what kind of retards do this. Like, you know that when it's mentioned in the instruction manual, it's probably happened in the past. Approximate time to full charge is 2 hours. I've got all the time in the world. Alright, I got the app installed. Sweet. Alright, so it's got your different watch modes here, which you scroll through them with the mode button. You've got a second time zone mode, your settings mode, stopwatch, alarm, timer. So stopwatch counts up, timer counts down. Basically gives you what your display is going to look like. You're going to have your time in hours, minutes, and seconds. And then you're going to have your day of the week up top, as well as some status notifications. Like if you have a message, you'll probably get a little bell. Yeah, that's pretty much all you got there. Your product serial numbers inside the band if you want to register it, so you can get cool points with Razer. I don't know if you really get anything good besides warranty, whatever. Here's what you get for registering, for giving up your email for marketing purposes. You get 1 year of limited manufacturer warranty, no sweat or semen damage covered, access to a manual, and free online technical support, which I already have a paper manual here, and they're damn well going to give me technical support because I purchased it, so you really don't need to register. They just try and get you to give up your email so they can email market the shit out of you. Alright, you've got French, Deutsch, Espanol, Portuguese, Schnookenwacken, Polski, North Korean, some kind of Egyptian hieroglyphics. You've got the language, you have the language they spoke in that Avatar planet, those fucking 9-foot tall, skinny, scraggly blue fucks. Alright, well, let's try and get this bad boy doing something for me. Alright, I'm still at 0%. Yep, still at 0%. Maybe it's just charging slow because it's off my PC. Maybe I should plug it into the wall. So I got the Nabu all powered up here. It actually charged up pretty quickly. I think I had it sitting for about an hour and a half, and I'm at 95% or whatever. Whenever you turn it towards yourself, it obviously the screen comes on. It's pretty standard, motion sensing that the smartphone or the smartwatch world has. Now, apparently there's the Nabu X, and the Nabu crotch. I have the Nabu crotch, so I'm going to go ahead and pair this bad boy real quick. Searching. Press and hold the... Oh, okay. I didn't even need to do that. It just said it found it. It said it wanted me to press the function button, but I didn't even have to do that. Enter the number on your Nabu watch. 4950. That's my body weight, actually. It's all gains. Just kidding. Alright, pairing up. Cool. Alright, so we are all linked up. View messages on your OLED display, receive notifications, yep. Keep track of your goals. Fantastic. Alright. Firmware is updating with a little status bar on there. Pretty cool. Alright, so I've had plenty of time messing around with this Razer Nabu, and I am actually pretty disappointed, I'm not going to lie. I personally would not purchase this because of a couple reasons. First of all, it's Razer branded, but it doesn't have any Razer functionality whatsoever. The application that they use for the phone is just a third-party app that they had developed by some kid or whatever. It's not very intuitive. I see why the app had very poor reviews. It's clunky, it freezes, it's clearly in its beta phase. It just does not it doesn't perform very well. There's very, very little customizability for the watch, and several of the features that you would expect from not just a smartwatch, but a Razer smartwatch aren't there. Now, here's my biggest gripe with it. It's a gaming watch is what they label it as, right? But there's no like gaming related features in it. You can't play any games on the watch itself because, well, it doesn't have a screen like an iWatch or, you know, any other smartwatch. Now, you can get games on any other smartwatch. You cannot get games on this gaming watch. Now, also, that'd be fine, but there's no like Razer integration. So I have the Razer Synapse application on my computer here. As you see, I'm tweaking around with some of my lighting. These are the 3 Razer devices that I use on a daily basis. I have my Nari Ultimate headphones, my Black Widow Elite keyboard, and my Lance Head mouse here. And as you see, I have like this little fireplace effect going on where it's flickering like, you know, like a fireplace, whatever. And, you know, that's really fucking cool. These are great products. Now, if this had some kind of Razer integration where it had like maybe like an RGB ring around it or something, or like it glowed on the bottom so it like illuminated your wrist a little bit, and you could sync those effects with your other Razer products, that would be cool. If there was a way to track stats in games, for example, like kills and your KD ratio, like sync up for certain games, that would be awesome. If there was a way to track how many hours you spend gaming or something like that by, you know, having it synced up with the Razer app so it'll time how much time you spent actively playing a certain game. If there's a way to like track your heart rate when you're during gaming sessions or something like that. If there, I'm just throwing out examples that I think Razer could integrate into the software, and you know, there could be, you don't even need to change the hardware. Get better software, for God's sake. The app is ridiculous. It doesn't even say Razer anywhere on the application other than when you select the watch. Other than that, it's not like a Razer app whatsoever. There's no like Razer feel to it whatsoever, and this watch itself doesn't have that. It's basically just a G-Shock looking sports watch. It does seem pretty durable. It is comfortable on the wrist, but there's another thing. Most gamers don't wear watches while they're gaming, for sure, because if I'm playing casually on the couch in my living room with a controller on a console, yeah, I'll wear a watch. But when I'm slapping titties on online multiplayer or something with keyboard and mouse and stuff, I usually take everything off my wrist because it feels kind of clunky. It's bumping into my wrist rest. Like, I don't like the feeling of gaming hardcore with a watch on, and I think most gamers can relate with that. And this is also pretty big and bulky, like even more so than like my iWatch. So, you know, it just really doesn't do it for me. Also, the buttons, you have to push them really hard, and they're really spongy, like an old school membrane keyboard. They're not like light, clicky mechanical switches like you'd expect from Razer. And it doesn't do anything gaming whatsoever. It just has like basic features that any smartwatch out there, even like a $5 one off Wish or Wish or Alibaba or AliExpress, they would all have. And you're really just getting some lime green trim and the Razer logo on it. I mean, that's literally it. It doesn't do any gaming features whatsoever. There's no integration with previous Razer software. You can't game on it. You can't get any game enhancing features with it. Like, it'd be cool if you could look up, like, if it had a screen and you could look up cheat codes, or, well, we don't do cheat codes anymore, but, you know, you could get like gaming news every day or something like that pops up. Or like you could download tracks from gaming soundtracks or something like that. But there's really nothing to this. It's overly simplistic. The application's clunky and doesn't work, and you know, it's kind of a failed attempt by Razer. It's not good, guys. All right, that's enough. Hopefully, I was able to articulate or verbalize why I don't like it. It's a gaming watch that doesn't do anything for your gaming whatsoever. All right, guys, peace.